Howdy everybody and welcome back to Warframe. My name is Zero and today we'll be doing some Incarnon Genesis unlocking. So today I was actually looking at my setup here and I actually just formatted this today. I actually just added this depolarity, the Vizarian polarity, just so I can have galvanized aptitude. And I'm probably gonna get good afternoon Orange, good afternoon Wind. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. I'm not really sure if I want to get a hammer shot here, right? Hammer shot for the critical damage and status chance over here, right? Because we have I have a Riven mod for Burston called the Burston Krita Toxidex. Gives me bonus to toxin, bonus to status chance, and bonus to critical chance. And as you can see, I do want this to be a full status weapon because this the Burston is a status weapon. But I've re-rolled this, as you can see from the bottom corner over there, 30 times, and this is the best I've got: the critical chance, the status chance, and toxin. So what happened was, right, I got myself a bonus of critical chance here. I got a lot of status chance as well, and the Incarnon form, right, has huge status chance here and bonus critical chance, right? So with that, we're probably gonna go into a hybrid setup again with this, or at least another set of hybrid, because unfortunately, right here, if you see it here in Evolution 4, you'll see that there's Fatal Affliction, 40% bonus direct damage per status type affecting the target, or critical chance by 22%. Another thing here is Reverse Rapture on full burst hit, plus 20% damage resets on reload. The hard part about Reverse Rapture, right, is that in Incarnon form, it isn't gonna do much, right? Because the Incarnon form, this thing does not do a lot, doesn't do any burst at all. It's a full auto mode and message. And then here you'll see that plus damage by 42. I don't have these unlocked. I'm just showing you guys what opportunities I can get essentially. So here, for sure, I'm gonna get Fortress Salvo. Gonna put this on a tankier frame for that minimum 450. With just so we can get like over 450 armor for the punch through. Here we're either gonna get the capacity increase by 21, or most likely either the reload speed or the recoil. I'm choosing between extended volley and kinetic battle, because ready retaliation. The hard part about ready retaliation really is I'm either gonna be really bad at aiming my gun, right, with the Burston. I'm probably gonna have a lot of downtime with the Burstons, like reload. So I either increase it or reduce my weapon recoil. But as far as I know, the Burston doesn't really have a lot of recoil. So maybe because I'm bad at aiming, right, we're gonna do ready retaliation. And then here, there's only really two choices here: the Absolute Valor or the Fatal Affliction. As far as I know, Fatal Affliction does not work. Some people have reported that it's bugged, and the 40% direct damage per status type, it doesn't actually stack with galvanized aptitude like this one. So that is going to be very difficult to deal with, but we'll see what happens. I'm probably just gonna do it for the fact that I really do love my status chance, so I'm probably gonna get Fatal Affliction even though it doesn't properly work. Don't really care about it. I just want to have fun. Riven mods are such a gamble, but they do pay off later when you get the stats that you actually want. That being said, I feel like that Burston will be godly considering it's an Incarnon. From the videos I've watched, Burston is the best Incarnon choice for this week. So I'm just happy that I chose the Burston Prime because I love my Burston. I love just having old weapons get fun stuff right out the bat. So I very much appreciate that. I would say it's not really more that the stats that what you want, right? Like here, right? I actually complained about this like off stream. I have like 3 Cedo like Rivens, right? The hard part really is Riven mods are not really a gamble, but more of you don't really want them for really good weapons, because let's say you get the Cedo's Riven disposition is 1. When you check 1 for each corgi, yeah, sure, why not? But if you actually check here, right? Oh, it doesn't show here. but the Seedo's Riven disposition is one circle, like one dot. That means that anytime you reroll a Seedo gun, or anytime you reroll a Seedo Riven, it's not gonna have good stats. If you look at the Seedo, if you look at the Burst and Prime here, right, it's 104% toxin, right? It's got huge Riven disposition. It's got good Riven disposition, right? That's why it's got like huge bonuses like that. But if you look at the Seedo, if you actually look at like regular Seedo disposition, right? Any of these Seedo, right? And we max it out, it doesn't reach a lot of stats at max, right? It's 55, 29, not that good. Here, right? Minimum 80, maybe maximum 80. See, best is 107 damage, right? And then electricity and puncture, right? And then less projectile speed. And then here, right? Let's see here. See, 31, 29, 57. The lower the disposition, the harder it is to get stats. On like the weapon that you want for the Rivens. That's why if we look at the Bursten, right? We got massive bonuses. 104, 102, 205. It's almost very difficult to find a bad positive stat. And when I say a bad positive stat, I would say it's very difficult to find anything lower than 80, maybe anything lower than 70 last I checked, right? So yeah, but with that said, we are going to do we are going to unlock all of the Burst and Incarnons today. And as you can see, I am leveling a few things here. So we're probably gonna go get our Daxtros here. There we go. Right, we're gonna equip Daxtros there. Probably get... Nah, we're not gonna do Orb Absorber. We're gonna be fine. And then, yeah, we're gonna do any solo mission with the Bursten. And I don't have any other weapon equipped because I do wanna like level my Bursten while we're doing this. So any low level, so I guess we're just gonna do like let's do a quick sabotage on the Void. And for those who don't know, Void is my favorite map in this entire game. I love the regal royal look of the Orokin, and I love the Orokin lore that they got really confident that they thought they were gods. They got killed by, you know, by us, and it's like, hell yeah, get destroyed, bro.
Intruders
So yeah.
are forcing open this location's void portal. You are here to stop.
Also, I'm still not sure
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply
what
caches in
I want to build on my
but
Trinity.
I
I am
find
just
points for
making
exact location.
like extra
Search
space
the map
on my
if you are willing to
Trinity.
shoulder
That's
it.
why you guys see like I format my Trinity. It's to make space for other mods and stuff, because I do have mods that, because I do have the Exilus slot that hasn't been I do have an Exilus slot that I haven't like added stuff to. So yeah. Also, this thing has 100% fall off, so just there, the AoE does not do crap. It's so funny. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. No! Daxtros! He's gonna come up here, don't worry. He can teleport. Woo! Look at that. It's beautiful, bro. That burst in Incarnon, like, beautiful. Beautiful! Can't wait to get my hands on more damage on this thing. Ooh, Argon. I'm never gonna use it, but it's good to have just in case.
The portal only allows travel in one direction.
Okay, we're good.
Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity.
Also, I would like to say, 2 updates happened today, right? Nora Knight dailies got updated to the new season, so can't wait to do my dailies. Can't wait to do my dailies and weeklies, both on stream and off stream maybe. One of the things I want to tell, I actually registered for Wayfinder open beta or closed beta, bro. It's 42 gigabytes. Wayfinder is 42 gigs on Steam, bro. For the open beta, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be difficult. So I'm gonna be downloading that later maybe, but I have a D&D game So I'll probably download it either on Friday or after the D&D game. We'll see though. We'll see what happens essentially. Wayfinder is something that I was hyped for quite a while. So hopefully I get this game for free when it comes out. Like when it comes out off of beta. Because if not, I'm gonna be sad. Because I can't afford... I can't afford to like... I can't afford like other games right now so far. I've been like holding off on like buying games and stuff. Also, yeah, this setup is electric gas setup because I do like just the funny AoE meme. Sorry about that. There's another... Oh, there it is. There's another signal disruptor. Right, into the portal. Oh, this is Sprig and... I forgot her other name. Sprag and... I forgot their other name. But yeah, this is the double boss thing. Oh, there we go. Venkatrell and Sprag. That's one down, and then Sprag. There it is. 46 shots left. As you can see, the 600 shots thing lasted me this entire mission. It's so fun. Oh, I'm stuck there. There we go. Right, 5 minutes before this entire place explodes.
The device is set on overdrive. Get through the portal before it melts down.
19 out of 200 ammo. Me reloading! Yeah, unfortunately, in Incarnon modes, you can't actually reload it. So you either have to use the entire clip, right? Or you switch back into the non-Incarnon form, consuming all the ammo instead.
Objective complete. The Void Key and Torsion Beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon.
Nice.
Tenno, there are...
Don't care about the caches. Sorry, Lotus. What was added in the new Nightwave season? Oh yeah, I should show that too. So what was added in the new Nightwave season is awesome. So we get the Emissary Operator Collection again, right? The infested looking setup, right? I'm gonna have some fun with that when I can. I'm most likely gonna get that, right? They added a new... I don't know if they added this before, but a more desaturated version of the classic color set. So if anyone likes more color sets, of course we're gonna have fun with that. A new claw skin. I really like the claw skin. It looks so cool. I'm gonna find a way to like use this. I'm gonna find some claws that I like and like reskin them to that. Of course, the classic Fracta shoulder guards. So in case anyone wants more fashion and don't have this, don't forget this. What else? Oh yeah, I missed this when I did the Saturn 6. I missed this because I essentially stopped playing for a while after the Nightwave became a thing. So I didn't get the Saturn 6 armor bundle. So I am happy that I get the Saturn 6 armor bundle for this season. Hopefully they don't change this back. I do want this. I do want to get this. And then one of the new additions, in case you want a glyph, right, of the Baruch Doan skin, right? And then Arcane Trickery. Honestly, I would rather have Arcane Energize, but Arcane Trickery is also pretty good. A new Sayandana, the Rakta Sayandana. So, I don't think I have this. So, but this one, of course. I forgot who else. I forgot the name of the original one. But yeah, Rakta Sayandana, right? And then this one. I've been looking forward to this. Sentient Barrage. Wait, where's the first one? This one, the Sentient Surge. I've been looking forward to this one and Sentient Barrage because it's the Ocucore and Batacore. I have the Ocucore and Batacore, and there's such good like status primers. And I do want this. Status chance, critical chance increased by 60% for each tendril active. So that's at least 180 with for all three tentacles, for all three like tendrils. And I love that. I love it being like a super status primer with extra status, with extra critical chance. I love that. I want to get this, and I will like form on my Ocucore to have this, and then the Batacore, right? The alt fire used to be a punch through laser, but with this one, it becomes an it was an explosion the first time, like the Batacore laser. But with this one, it has infinite body punch through, right? And it will refill one charge like each time it hits an enemy. So if it hits 3 enemies per body shot or per punch through, right? I can theoretically infinitely use the alt fire, and I love that. I love that extra DPS choice. I'm gonna be using the Batacore and Ocucore, and then finally, of course, the Peaceler Resistance. These, right? The Spore Ephemera, which I also missed before, right? If you put this on your operator, it's gonna look like they're the Master of Swamp Pass. I remember someone put this on their operator, and it was so funny. They were sitting down, and their entire seat was just spores, and a lot of people were like saying, the absolute master of Swamp Pass. 2 things I'm hyped for. Fabled Gene Masking Kit. We can get a Krubby! We can get a Duviri Krubby pet! Of course I want that, right? The Krubbies look so awesome! This is gonna be like a new Daxtros, this is gonna be like my primed Daxtros skin. So I'm gonna have that for sure. I'm gonna enjoy that for sure. And then of course, one thing that I love, the Drifter Keeler suit collection. This, I'm gonna have fun with this as well. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. I'm gonna see what I can do to fashion frame the Keeler collection, dude. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have some fun with that too when I can. So yeah, Nightwave is pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna be like rushing my Nightwave weeklies and dailies when I can. So yeah, it's gonna be an awesome time for sure. With that said though, we have to go to the Chrysalith to get the continue. Oh, Chrysalith 69. We're gonna go get some. What's this called? We're gonna go upgrade our Burst and Incarnon to get the next challenge essentially. Because we need to get because we need to unlock like the previous challenge and get a bonus from there before the next challenge like unlocks. So yeah. I assume this next challenge is get 100 kills in Incarnon form, which should be easy if we do survival.
Everyone pulling together. Weapons with a touch. Okay. Feeling creative?
Burstin. I can't see it. There it is. Which I am planning to do if next week, because next week is gonna be Dread, Hate, and Despair. I'm either gonna do one of the Stalker weapons or 2 Stalker weapons. Because I don't really do the Magistar anymore. So I will unfortunately not do the Magistar. But before we do that, actually, let me check the... Let me search the Incarnon Genesis too. Next week will be... Oh, the Zylok... Oh, okay. The Zylok the Zylok Cyber. Oh shit, it's the Cyber? Oh gosh. It's a Cyber Incarnon Genesis. I might want that. It'll give me a reason to use the Cyber or craft the Cyber. So it's Incarnon Zylok, Incarnon Cyber, Incarnon Dread, Incarnon Despair, and Incarnon Hate. So the 3 Stalker weapons, the Cyber and the Zylok. Ooh, that's tempting because I have a Zylok and I have a Cyber. But I don't really use the Stalker weapons anymore is the problem. I kind of want the Incarnon Despair, right? I'm probably gonna consider Incarnon Dread and either Incarnon Cyber or Incarnon Zylok. Because the Cyber, right, could be pretty good. But yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's get ourselves the punch through here. And then, yeah, kill 100 enemies in this weapon's Incarnon form. Yeah, that should be slightly easy peasy. Go back to the Orbiter. So that Let me know if there's an Incarnon Piranha. Imagine my Incarnon Piranha Prime. Unfortunately, there's no Incarnon Piranha because the Piranha Prime and Piranha are already pretty good. They usually add some of the Incarnons for like lesser or like older weapons like the bow, the kunai, the Latron, the Furis, the Magistar, the Strun, the Lex, the Furax. They even have Aleto, Skana, Paris, and Braton. I missed the Braton one because I really slept on the Incarnon Genesis. I really shouldn't have slept on the Incarnon Braton. I'm most likely gonna get an Incarnon Braton when I can. Like, so 2 weeks after, so next week will be the next set, and then the week after that we'll have Incarnon Braton again, hopefully. So I'm gonna get that Incarnon Braton, and then maybe the Incarnon Scana. If not the Incarnon Scana, maybe the Incarnon Paris, because the Incarnon Paris is gonna be pretty good. So yeah. Let's go on a survival mission. But before that, how much armor do I have on Trinity? Armor 125. I could probably get away with doing like low level survival on Styanax.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
and make the
Go Annie Void. Right? Maybe an Incarnon Dacra? Oh, there's no Incarnon Dacra. If you go to the wiki, they actually like listed all the Incarnon Genesis here. So yeah. I'm probably gonna work on the Incarnon, either Latron or Incarnon Furax, like, and stuff. So yeah. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with the other, like, with the Incarnon Genesis. It really plays into the power fantasy that Warframe provides. So
They have
yeah.
just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Nope. Nope. There we go. I probably need a lot more multi-shot. There we go, multi-shot. I have to keep in mind my timers on the bottom left there. 8 kills. Alright, 10 kills. Does it fire like homing projectiles if I land a direct hit? I don't know. Also, for those who think I'm like burst fire, this thing is still burst fire. No, it's not. It's still like auto fire. Like, it's fully auto. I'm just firing in bursts myself.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
There it is. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna find a campy area here to get more, like, to get more
I've
kills.
delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Also, for this Styanax build, my Styanax build is getting armor through parasitic armor. Yeah, and then use like getting as much HP as I can. Essentially using Hunter Adrenaline to give me energy while I regen energy with my 3 abilities. No full auto in buildings. That's not full auto. This is full auto. Just wasted a bunch of shots right there. This thing is like really like chaining to enemies. I think even the electricity is like proccing. I think the electricity procs are also proccing gas procs. Because it's chaining to other enemies
Life
sometimes.
support incoming.
Also, no more enemies are here. I have no idea why. They're not funneling towards me. I think they're scared of the Incarnon Genesis. Damn, bro. Okay. I'm waiting on enemies to spawn. No, I don't have a big AoE thing
I've
here.
delivered another life support capsule.
But I think it's just way too early into the survival mission. Let it run a bit. I mean, yeah, that's true. There we go. His 3 is rally point. Alright. Maybe I should have done survival. Gave it a little more, you know, a little more challenge. Oh, we need headshots. Right. 1 headshot. Nope, no headshot. No headshot. Wow, my aim is bad. My aim is... Aw, man. My aim is absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Oh yeah, Orange, excited for your game later? I'd love to listen in, but I got an entire bucket to-do list. Honestly, yeah. Because the DM said it's a high combat like game, and it's a very difficult combat. So essentially, like, his entire thing is he likes... I don't know if he likes to kill his players, right? But he just wants to have hard enemies, and that's completely fine with me, right? I was given the heads up that his enemies are difficult to deal with, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have some fun with that, and I'm gonna go make a really crappy character in combat, and that's what I did. He said play whatever I want, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play a rogue wizard bard, like super hybrid, and I'm gonna have fun with this. So far, my character is supposed to be a gambler, so all of his feats are about re-rolling and like determining the odds easily. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Alright, 82. 18 more kills. Also, the enemies really aren't spawning. It's already been 5 minutes.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Normally, enemies spawn like very much quickly. Look, I'm at like 48. I'm usually at 60 like life support at 5 minutes if there's not a lot of enemies, but there really isn't any enemy at all. Like, I have no reason, right, to actually run around. I don't have anything to shoot.
Life support activated.
See, there are no enemies like at all. Even in this tiny hallway. There's an extraction is like right here too. See? I only need like 9 enemies left. 92, 93, 94, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Oh, now they all spawn. Alright. Well, we're done here though, so we're gonna escape. There we go. Alright.
Tenno, extraction is ready.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Lotus. Alright, let's go back to Uncle Caballero. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. There we go. All right.
Weapons with a Quinn and
Right,
Yan.
evolve.
Feeling creative?
So, which one? Weapon recoil, reload speed, and magazine capacity. Wait. Magazine is 45. 45 divided by 3. Wait, no, if we add 21, that's 66. 66 divided by 3 is 11 shots in the magazine. Right? But that's only, right? That's only there because it doesn't add magazine size or max charges to the Incarnon form. But this thing doesn't have any recoil either, though. So I only have 22 shots in a mag, but I never really. But if we're considering we're gonna use the Incarnon form, this assumes that I'm really bad at aiming. Then again, I technically am bad at aiming. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Bring it to life.
What's the next challenge? Get 40 headshots in a single mission. Oh, this might be a problem. Alright. I remember the Miter Incarnon had an issue with this as well. That it says get headshots in a single mission. It gets get headshots without reloading, right? But it actually meant get headshots in a row. Because I could reload and it wouldn't reset. So I assume they want me to get a bunch of headshots in a row instead. So we're gonna get ourselves a Helios Prime, right? And then we're going to get ourselves a... You know what? Let's go get Inaros. And then upgrade him to be, yeah, just the God King build. We don't really need anything else on that.
You have remembered well
And
how the
then...
people arm themselves.
Let's go. Maybe there's like a... No, there's not a single, what's this called? There's not a single survival mission here. So we're just gonna go Mott here. If I miss and the headshots reset, then we know that it has to be 44 headshots in a row. Or 40 headshots in a row.
While a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Okay, 9. Let me do a body shot. Alright. It really is just 40. They really do just want me to get 40 headshots. Alright. Alright. Sorry, extreme focus. No! Fuck you! Let me headshot you!
Life support incoming.
What?! He crouched! My aim is so bad. There, what? There's a dude here. No, there's not. Alright. Let me hear that sweet crunch! Oh, alright.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Alright, let me hear that sweet crunch! Woo! You can't CC me? You think you can CC me, bitch? Die! Alright. 36. 4 more. There we go. Easy. Alright. He crouched. Ah, yes. I remember the anger I have for when enemies suddenly do that when I have an aligned shot. Yeah. It's okay though. I don't need to land headshots anymore. Not until I need the Incarnon again.
Prepare for life support.
Whew, there we go. The moments when I say, talaga? Yeah. Hey man, the AI is smarter than you think it is, right? So yeah, that's freaking awesome. What? He's still alive! Okay, there we go. Haha! Can't kill B.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I like how if you look at the upper corner next to my HP, that icon, that's black square, is supposed to be the punch through icon. Because I have more than 450 armor. Yep, I have a bad habit of understanding AI until it bites me in the ass. I mean, you don't really need to have a full understanding of the AI, right? Like, if you're not gonna go and exploit the AI anyway, you just have fun because, you know, the AI is actually smart and stuff, right? It's pretty fun. Not understanding, underestimating. I mean, yeah, AI shouldn't be trifled with. At least in video games. When you trifle with like mob AI, yeah, that's gonna be scary. Also, if you guys see like those weird gas clouds in the air, that's the gas like proc that I have. Because I do have like this modded for gas and electric. Because I like the AOE, like I wanna try like AOE like damages on my bursten. There it is. Not a lot of life support is dropping, but that's understandable.
The raid is off to a successful start.
Alright, time to go.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Yep. Right, yep, it's time to extract. Woo! Alright, and then we can get back. Now we can get to the 40,000 mutagen samples. Unless you guys want to have fun with the bursting for a while. But it's fine. Let's go back to the 15,000 mutagen samples. Let me see how much is left and how much I currently have. I should have really used the double drop weekend too to like farm more mutagen samples, but I was like, do I really want to do that? Probably not. Probably because I'm like super lazy over the weekend and stuff. So yeah. Alright. So the hard part now for me in the Burston is, do I get the rifle aptitude thing, right? Or do I get more crit? I kind of want to do just more. I kind of just want to get like the rifle aptitude ability, the galvanized aptitude ability, rather than the crit. Just because every single one of my Incarnon Genesis is a crit, and it's like, okay, game, I know you want us. I know you want us to go back to the crit meta, but I just wanna have status for days. So for now, I'm gonna go status build on this thing.
Fellow enthusiast. This place is your home, Grubber. Here's where it gets interesting.
Yep. There we go. 40 direct damage per status type. Perfect. Alright, that's pretty much it, and then we can go into having fun with with the mutagen samples. Let me just alt tab real quick to the streamy thing. Gameplay. Earthworm auto parts. Howdy! Oh, Earthworm auto parts. Howdy, Earthworm auto parts. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Farm counter, Warframe. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how much I have in mutagen samples. 120. Alright. No, that's not it. Oh, it's not here. Hold on. Let me open up my note. What you doing? Oh, I am setting up to farm for the I forgot. Dang it. The mutagen samples, because my guild hasn't finished the HEMA research, and we are gonna go work on that right now. I'm just fixing up the farming text real quick.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions.
There we go.
All systems
Transition.
online.
Beautiful. Alright. Hopefully that is a better design than previously. Hopefully that's easier to read for everyone else. If not, I'll probably go back to the old counter where it's like a transparent blackboard. So we're gonna go back to our dojo and let's check what we have in our dojo. I really like your name, Orthworm, because I remember Orthworm was such a fun Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. What's this called? I actually captured like an Orthworm because I was like, oh, he looks so silly, he looks so fun. It's really nice. I really liked it. And yeah, unfortunately, I never got to finish Pokemon Violet. I think I stopped just before the second gym, the electric gym. So yeah. Biolab. Let's see if we have the same. 7,399. Alright. 7,399. Alright. Actually, let me contribute my current ones. I heard rumors that they were adding Pokemon Home. I'm not sure if that's true. Pokemon Home has been a thing for quite some time. Like when I was playing Pokemon Sword, you could download Pokemon Home and you could transfer stuff. Like you could transfer stuff from Sword to Home, and then if you had other games, right, you could transfer it there as well. And then if you finish an entire Pokédex in Pokemon Home, you get Magearna. That's actually one of the reasons why I actually bought Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, because I literally just wanted to get an entire like Pokédex just so I could get Magearna. But unfortunately, I also didn't play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee either, so I don't have Magearna still. I'm surprised, you know. Yeah, I love like Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Unfortunately, I never fully finished it. I really need to sit down one day and just continue Pokemon Violet, because I remember I finished like Pokemon Scarlet in like 3 days sitting, because I really enjoyed, no, not Scarlet, Pokemon Sword. I enjoyed Pokemon Sword so much. Like I loved Gen 8. Like I only played Gen 3 and then I never got to play other gens. So I immediately skipped to Gen 8 when I got my Switch, like when I was still working. And dude, I loved Pokemon Sword. So that's why I was so like, I'm so surprised that I never got to finish Pokemon Violet. I guess it's because I have so much free time that I use it to play like, at the moment, both both Warframe and off-stream Path of Exile, and then maybe more Path of Exile like later as well. Or Path of Exile like on tomorrow, essentially. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Path of Exile tomorrow or I'm gonna continue with Mutagen samples tomorrow, just so we have a fair balance. We'll see. Yeah. And apart from that, I haven't really done much in terms of video games. So I'm gonna have some like looking for more stuff. So, speaking of, for anyone who just got here, I actually am thinking of getting, cause I actually registered for Wayfinder's closed beta, and for those who don't know, I actually looked at the Steam like capacity for it and how big the game is, dude. Wayfinder closed beta is 42 gigs, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to make space. Because, as far as I know DE didn't make it fully, but DE was like responsible for the development, like some of the development of Wayfinder, and I cannot wait to see what Wayfinder has in store for us. Because Wayfinder has like, it's like an MMO class based game, right? And it's a PvE as well, and hopefully it gives me a lot of build versatility like Warframe or PoE, but not exactly like Warframe or PoE, right? Because Warframe has like, oh, the mod system where you have some fun with that, right? When I'm talking about build versatility, it's more of there's a meta build for each like person, right? But if you don't want to play meta builds, there's still some viable builds that you can play with them and have fun with it, right? That's what I talk about. That's what I usually mean when I say like, you know, build versatility. Like, I remember in the Northern Night season 3, season 4. Yeah, I was talking about this in season 4. There was a Gorgon mod that allows you to like petrify enemies the longer you like shoot at them, right? And I was like, I wonder what I can do with the petrify mod, because it's a really like if I have to talk about it objectively, right? If we have to talk about the Gorgon mod that petrifies enemies, right? If you have to talk about that objectively, it's a really bad mod. And like there's really no putting, like, to me there's no way of saying it like any lighter. There's really no sugarcoating it. The Gorgon petrify mod is so horrendous. Like, the petrify mod is very horrendous because the petrify condition, right, is so slow. Like, the condition for you to petrify enemies is very slow. And to me, I feel like, because to me it gives you extra magazine size, and then for every shot that you put on one target, it's I think 0.3. It's a 0.3 petrify status until it becomes 1. Maybe 0.0, maybe 0.03, right? And to me, right, I feel like there is something that you could do about it to like use it, honestly. I feel like the petrify condition might not be just petrify. I feel like the petrify is a status condition, and you could use that as somewhat of a status primer, maybe, right? Maybe like a really bad budget new core or something. And I feel like there's something that you could do about it, right? Like, maybe, right, you don't add gun CO to your weapon, or you don't add petrify. Gun CO means condition overload. Condition overload in Warframe is the more status effects your enemy has, the more damage it deals, right? And that's essentially what galvanized attitude is. I'm thinking, right, what if we get rid of serration from the Gorgon, right, and just use galvanized attitude? Would the petrify status count as a status condition for the galvanized attitude ability of getting more direct damage per status condition, right? I wanna experiment on that as well. But there's like two like Gorgon, like, to me there's two Gorgons that I'm trying it out on. The Gorgon Wraith and the Gorgon and the Prisma Gorgon. Because the difference between the two Gorgons, right, is the Prisma Gorgon is more crit, while the Gorgon Wraith is more status. And I wanna see if both Gorgons can work well with the petrify thing. Because so far, right, the Gorgon is good as a spool like machine gun, because it has like 100 plus in its magazine, and maybe you could get a damage bonus using the arcane that that increases damage when you reload depending on how much magazine you reloaded, right? So I feel like that build could work, but you know, probably won't do well on Steel Path, but at least for me, it doesn't really matter because I don't do a lot of Steel Path. I really do just random stuff in this game and just like have fun doing random stuff. So yeah.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Also, hopefully, again, not much is heard from my fan in the background. Hopefully the game is loud enough that my fan is not heard, because I removed my noise suppression, because apparently when I laugh, the noise suppression, the automatic noise suppression that OBS has, like really really removes my laugh. The Akenbrunt Incarnon is fun. Yes, it is! Did you get it too? Dude, the Akenbrunt Incarnon is so freaking fun. As far as I know, with the Akenbrunt Incarnon, it kind of not fully, but semi-disables your, your ground slam. But dude, it's so fun just throwing the axes at people, even though it's not like doing a lot of damage. Like at like mid-level like tier, it's so satisfying to just throw the spectral axe and be like BAM! AoE damage destroyed. Like bro, I was using it on like Styanax, and I felt like it compensated for the remove, because I removed my Styanax's like Legion Spear ultimate, right? The one where it throws like a lot of spears, and I used the Akenbrunt thing. Bro, it was so fun. It was such a fun thing to do. Like Akenbrunt, like Incarnon Genesis was fun. I'm still thinking of what I want to do like on the Incarnon Genesis next week, because I checked the wiki, right? So I'm looking forward to the Dread Incarnon Genesis, or the I picked it, seen videos, but I still need to craft it. Dumb Detonite Injectors. Oh yeah. If you need to craft it for the Detonite Injectors, I usually recommend the invasions, because the invasions, you essentially just need to like wait 24 hours and stuff, right? Or when the invasion event ends to get Detonite Injectors. Though I understand if you like get a guild for the Detonite Injectors and stuff, because there really is no real like use for the Detonite Ampules other than the clan research. But if your clan already has full research, right, your Detonite Ampules don't really go anywhere other than the Detonite Injectors. So yeah. You're gonna choose the Hate Incarnon? Oh dude, hell yeah. I wanna see like every Incarnon too, so I can't wait to see what Hate has. Cause the Akenbrunt Incarnon, I'm not gonna lie to you, no regrets on it. It's so fun. They really need to allow you to create things in bulk instead of one at a time. That's what they did with what's this called? The like squad restores, right? But I think because these are materials and stuff, right? They don't want you to like fully supercraft everything, right? Because essentially the platinum here is pay to skip the grind rather than pay to win, right? Because the one thing I realized, right? There are things in the game, there are things in Warframe that you really cannot buy, right? Like, you cannot buy mastery ranks. So you can only really pay to skip the grind of getting the weapons. So it's very difficult to be pay to win. And even the mods, right? Even if you trade, you have a trade limit equal to your level, and you still need to like use credits. And if you buy credits with platinum, you're selling yourself short like real hard. So yeah, I feel like Warframe's monetization is pretty fun because it's pay to skip the grind rather than pay to win. It's not like there's a use for it though. I don't recall the last time I used Detonite Injectors. Detonite Injectors are made specifically for the Grineer weapons that you get in the lab. So if you're not getting Grenier weapons, you're not using detonite injectors. Same with field run. Same with field run. You don't really use field run at all, unless you're making energy weapons slash corpus weapons. So yeah. So far, I'm actually like looking at other weapons as well. I have so many weapons that I haven't like fully built yet, and my goal in the game is to really just make a build for a lot of the things. I hope the Hate Incarnon is actually good or fun, unlike the other Incarnons except Hack and Brunt. Honestly, yeah, so far, right, this week's Incarnons is either mid or a letdown. To me, I'm having fun with the Incarnon, like the Burston Incarnon, right? A lot of people are saying like it's the best this week, but it's the best in a selection of mid Incarnon Genesis. And it says a lot. Sorry, I'm scratching my foot because there is either a gnat or a mosquito over here that I really need to take care of. But yeah, hold on. Let me just make the there we go. Right. But yeah, to me, right? I feel like this week was pretty much a week of oh crap, it's okay. Was pretty much a week full of like it's there's I mean I don't really want to sugarcoat it, like honestly I don't want to sugarcoat it, right? But yeah, like to me I don't want to sugarcoat it. This week was pretty much full of mid choices, honestly, right? Like to me, in terms of like objectively the best, right? A lot of people say it's the Burston, but is it only the best because it's within a selection of other mid choices, right? Because if we're talking about fun, then yeah, to me the most fun Incarnon Genesis, at least for this week, would be the Aken Brunt. I share your sentiments on that. Like the Aken Brunt is so satisfying to like use, honestly. So yeah. Like the Incarnon Aken Brunt is so satisfying, and I love like just having fun with it, honestly. So yeah. To me, I would say that really is like the the status of this week's set of Incarnon Genesis. It's mid at best, bad at worst, honestly. Because a lot of people were hyped for the Soma. And to me, I hate to say it, but honestly, when people were hyped for the Soma Incarnon, I honestly like immediately thought that it was gonna be mid, because I've seen the Soma, right? I've been playing the Soma and stuff, like the Soma Prime. When the Soma Incarnon popped, I was like, I feel like this isn't gonna be as hype as people think it was, right? I feel like the Soma was either overhyped or it really was just objectively mid. Because honestly, right, if I have to say anything about the Soma, like, I feel like they could have added a different weapon for an Incarnon apart from the Soma. Because if I have to share my opinion on it, this may be a hot take, this may be controversial, so do please take this with a grain of salt, as I am not the best Warframe player in the game. I don't partake in Steel Path, so my opinion can be, may not be like based on objective or anything like actually endgame and stuff. But to me, right, the Soma has already pretty great stats, and if you can fit in the Hatya Vasta, or hold on. Yeah, there we go. The Hatha Satya, right? If you look at the Hatya Satya, right? It's the Soma Prime that increases crit chance by 1.2% and resets upon reloading or holstering. Considering it's your main weapon, right? And you're gonna be using it primarily to crit, right? I feel like that in and of itself, the amping crit, even though you're never gonna make full use of it, right? The amping crit of the Soma is already so much that it's such a great weapon already that I feel like there's no way, or like there's not a lot that you really need an Incarnon for the Soma 4, right? Because honestly, I feel like you could have added a different, like, I feel like you could have added an Incarnon Genesis for a different underrated weapon. Because honestly, at least for me, right, most of the weapons that they added here are essentially weapons that people have slept on. The Soma Prime, not a lot of, like, I would say sure, endgame, people sleep on it, but early to mid-game and maybe a little bit of early endgame, people still use Soma Prime, I feel like. Because to me, I see a bunch of my friends, right, still using Soma Prime. Granted, my friends are somewhat Warframe veterans like me, who really play on nostalgia, right? So I feel like the Soma, right, for at least some of the other players, for at least I would say like a big portion, or maybe like for like a specific portion of the player base, right, don't really need a Soma Incarnon, because the Soma in and of itself is already good, and the Incarnon is not that worth, right? Because it doesn't add to the Soma. If you think about the Hatia Saya, right? The Hata Satya mod, it adds to what the Soma is good at. Yeah, Soma Incarnon is not great. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's mid at best in my opinion, right? I've seen other people use it, and it's like mid at best. And to me, it's like I feel like you could have replaced the Soma Incarnon with like a different Incarnon. If I have to be honest with you, right? One Incarnon Genesis that I wanted to see, which isn't here, I'm more surprised that they didn't add the Boar Incarnon. Honestly, right? If they replaced Soma Incarnon with like a Boar Incarnon, I feel like Boar and I wonder what they will do with the Hate Incarnon, right? I'm always like wondering what they're going to do with the Incarnon as well. A Boar would be amazing, right? Like, Boar is such a sleeper hit. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Boar at the moment has like really low stats because it's like 11% status chance, but Boar is Boar makes a great status primer. Like, Boar would make really great status priming, right? It may not have a lot of damage, but if you add rifle galvanized aptitude, you can probably make the Boar a really good status applicator, because it has like base 8 that's base 8 pellet count, right? So 11.5 multiplied by 8 is huge status chance, right? So I feel like with galvanized hell or regular hell's chamber, right, the Boar would be amazing. The Boar would be an amazing status weapon. And imagine if you get with the Burston, right? You get the final one as the gun CO, the galvanized aptitude effect on the final one, like Burston Incarnon, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That would be such an interesting choice, right? That would be such an interesting thing to see. And then turn the Boar Incarnon, right, into like an maybe a semi-auto, right? A semi-auto, like either a semi-auto or turn it into like an Ignis flamethrower, right? It would be I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it would be an awesome Incarnon. Like honestly, right? The Boar got so slept on in the Incarnon Genesis. Because I looked at the list and I looked at all of it and I was like, wait, no Boar? Right? Because honestly, the first time I saw it, right, it was all the old weapons of Warframe. It was all the weapons that people really sleep on, right? The beginner weapons, the Strun, right? These are all like either beginner weapons or weapons that you really throw away for mastery fodder, right? Except for the Soma, of course, and Akenbrunt. Akenbrunt has its place in my heart, honestly. Because I love the Akenbrunt because it was an axe and shield when I first saw it. But yeah, to me, right, some of these are like old school, like old school super hits. and they made it like super hits again, except the Soma. I feel like the Soma was a very like confusing decision to me, because the Soma was never a sleeper hit, or the Soma was never a like the Soma still to this day is not a sleeper or a classic hit, right? It's not like a cult classic. Like to this day, there are still people living and dying by the Soma, right? That's why I was so confused when that's why I was Omega confused when they added a Soma Incarnon, because I was like, this could have been a boring Incarnon instead, right? So to me, that's my opinion on the Soma Incarnon. It's mid at best, and it was a confusing choice for DE to add, because it was such a sleeper. Because to me, right, every single one in the every single weapon in the Incarnon list except for the Soma was a sleeper hit, item. So yeah. And when I say sleeper hit, it had its like place before, and there was at least a cult following, whether it was because it was a cool weapon or because it was actually a good weapon. So yeah. To me, I just feel not really disappointed, but a little bit let down, because today was a midweek. But I would say, right, at least we got something rather than nothing. And at the very least, if it's mid, at least it was mid rather than actually bad, right? So yeah. Oh, is there? No, there's not a lot of enemies. They're like at the top. I'm waiting for them to like drop down. Also, I am going to do this run for just 40 minutes at a time. Because by around 35-40 minutes, I start to like take a lot of too much damage, and I won't be able to like survive like all the toxin procs, because I don't have what's this called? I don't have the oh gosh, I forgot what it's called. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Oh, I don't have the Shield of Shadows or the health conversion that gives me like armor whenever I like pick up a health orb. So yeah, unfortunately, this isn't the super despoiled tank that a lot of people like make, which I will be making soon. I do enjoy, like, as much as this is like the meta build for Necros, I really do enjoy the despoiled tank build. I do want to get that soon. Hopefully, we get our minimum 150 as well at the end of the 40 minutes. If we don't, then that'll be so sad. Oh, I'm down. We're good. Oh, the toxin procs are scary. Also, I should really build up my bolter Incarnon just in case I get overwhelmed by enemies, but I think it's gonna be fine. We're in the circular room. The circular room is our best friend. And we're not in the cursed crappy sewer tree room, which I hate a lot. Actually, the sewer tree room is a bad description of it. It's the like really crappy hallway elevator room. I hate that. Also, I do have natural talent on my Necros, just so activating his desecrate is easier. It's like faster casting, so that whenever I go down, right, I can just immediately cast it and get back into the fight. So far, I've been thinking of other like ways to build my frames, because I know I want EV Trin, right? That's gonna be a given. I'll always have Energy Vampire Trinity, but I don't really know what else I could build on Trinity. Like, I feel like I could make what's this called? A crit build using her, is it heroic? Is it called heroic thing? It's her, like, ultimate, the augment mod that gives her, like, like, crit for the amount of damage that, like, she negated, I think, or the amount of HP that she healed and stuff. I want to do that and see, like, how fun red crits can be, like, on a Trinity. So yeah, but I'm still thinking about it. And the one thing that I actually have trouble building, throwing enemies off the map in circuit is so fun. It is. Like, if you get the I don't know how to pronounce it. I call it, because I'm Filipino, right? I pronounce it as Sampotes, right? Or Sampotes, right? If I have to use my Filipino accent. But I feel like it's either Sampotes or Sampotes, right? So yeah. But yeah, I don't have it yet, but the increased, like, drag doll physics on that is so fun. For sure. I should group up my enemies like this. There we go. I think I have synth fiber, right? Yeah, I do. So I can pick up health orbs at full health. But I'm never gonna be at full health almost anyway. This spoil is a thing.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Let's see. Oh yeah, to get back to that thought, I actually had one frame that I do not know how to build, because I really don't know what to build or how I want to build her, right? Varuna is the, like, to me, Varuna is the hardest, like, character to, like, think of a build for, because her kit doesn't have a lot of synergies. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having trouble thinking of any good synergies with Varuna, because I could get Equilibrium for Varuna because she has this ability, right? That gives her increased guaranteed drops, right? Of health orbs and energy orbs. But apart from that, what do I do, right? Because her applying status means that I could just be a melee. I could just be a full melee, like, yeah. I could just use a full melee build and be like, I just be a full melee build and just use condition overload on her, right? And just have her survive forever. But is that really something that I want, or am I only doing that because that's the only build I can think of, right? I use heavy attacks on melee weapons and Sonic Core. Oh yeah, heavy attacks on melee weapons is fun. So far, I'm, like, thinking of how I want to build Chlorophyll with that, speaking of heavy attacks, because I want the Chlorophyll, like, gunplay, right? But I don't know how to, like, fully build the heavy attack thing. So yeah. And Sonic Core, man, I sold the Sonic Core that I had, like, a long time ago. I think I have to rebuild my Sonic Core, but yeah, like, I wanna probably, like, rebuild my Static Core in Sonic Core because it's so fun. I have so many weapons. I don't sell any of my weapons anymore because I want to make a build for every single weapon in Warframe that I enjoy, just so I can be like, oh yeah, I'm getting bored of this build, let's go play around with this build now. So yeah. Ooh, 3 field drawn right there. For anyone who wants to get on and do that invasion for field run, hop on and do it, my dudes. Then again, it'll take a while for it to finish, so you know, we got all the time in the day. Oh, crap. Alright. Right. By the way, one of the things as well, one of the things I want to build on soon is probably recheck my old builds as well. Because I stopped playing Warframe like a really long time ago. Like, I think the moment Season 2, Season 3 ended on Nightwave, I stopped. And then I came back and I was like midway to Season 4. So yeah. I'm very like... So I'm pretty outdated with the game. But I do what I can to like try to be updated. Because a bunch of my friends have started picking up Warframe. Well, not really a bunch. Just one of my friends so far, Tidy Salt, which you should check out his Twitch as well. Whenever you guys get the time, maybe I'll probably link it in soon or somewhere. But yeah, what's this called? My friend Tidy is like starting off in Warframe, and yeah, I help him around and like help him farm resources and stuff. At the moment, it looks like we're having like issues with his like UPnP and NatPnP connections. And I don't really know how to fix it. So far, our fix is we just disabled it. And then whenever he's in the mission, that's when we join. Because at that point, we don't get disconnected when we're joining. So yeah. Alright, poise. But yeah, so far, I'm just glad that a bunch of my friends are having fun with Warframe. And I'm glad that I can be there as their Sherpa. As their Warframe Sherpa. So yeah. Though I do understand, like, I have like heard a lot of hate for the Viri Paradox. Or at least anger and disappointment in the Viri Paradox. And I understand. I understand, like, a lot. The bugs in Duviri, right? Like, Duviri is such an excellent update. What holds it back so hard are the bugs. Like, a lot of people are gonna say, right? Oh, but I haven't experienced the bugs. Therefore, right? Like, no, don't... To me, like, yeah, you haven't experienced bugs. But to the other people that have experienced it, right? Those are some very real game-breaking bugs. And I've experienced some. I think on Tidy's stream, I wasn't there. I wasn't streaming it. But on Tidy's stream, I got stuck in the Orderworm arena. After like, fighting the Orderworm. Right? Like, when you finish fighting the Orderworm, you're supposed to teleport back to the place of the Viri. To me, I got stuck falling down, and when I unstuck, it brought me back into the Orderworm fight, and I'm in my Warframe. And I can't do anything, like, I can't leave, and I got stuck. So I just had to leave the Viri and join him back again. Which, you know, is infuriating. So to me, right, if there's one thing that I want the devs to do, right? As much as they're gonna add Culvero and another Warframe to the mix, I really do wish they would work on fixing bugs as well. And not just like these mini hotfix and soft locks. Because there is a soft lock that no one's mentioned, or that some people have experienced that they haven't fixed. And I wish they would just like sit down and have a field and just sit down, right? And just work on the bugs. Because to me, right, updates are awesome. But if I have to give the devs, but if I have to just like tell the devs something, right? I wish they could have a dedicated team to just work on fixing the bugs and just have one super deployment of just bug fixes for each like feature, right? Because Warframe is such a great game, and to me, one of the few things that's holding it back, right? If we're just talking about feature-wise, one, right? The bugs. Two, right? Two, immediately is the... Two, right off the bat, is new player things. Like, I understand that you want to work on the new player stuff and old player stuff, but you guys need to find a really good balance between keeping the new players, like, invested, but also making sure that the old players have something. I feel like with DE's success, they either have to put money, like, on one department at a time, right? Like, in creating a new department at a time. I know costs might suck, but hopefully, right, Warframe becomes so big that they'll have the opportunity to do something like that and have an awesome time with just making the Warframe the best game that it can be. Because honestly, right, Warframe is such a great game that is held back by bugs and feature creep. if there wasn't like a lot of feature creep and bugs, I feel like Warframe could be on top of there with WoW and Path of Exile. Like, honestly, if you can stick around, like, because Warframe really does ask you, hey, I know this is complicated, but if you can stick around, you can have fun. And not a lot of players can stick around and have fun, right? So yeah, to me, right, the only time new players can stick around to Warframe and have fun with it is if they have another friend or if they have a veteran in Warframe that can help them with it. So yeah, to me, that's a big point as well. That's a big point in the Warframe community. The Warframe community, bro, is so like tight. I mean, not really tight knit, but at the very least, the Warframe community is chill enough, right? That it's not filled with toxicity. And I appreciate the Warframe community for being like that, right? They stick together to help new players, and they don't like they do what they can to not be toxic to each other. And I love the community around Warframe that allows us to have fun with the community, right? I very much enjoy that. To me, I really thought, right? Because I don't do Eidolons. I'm really bad at Eidolons, and I don't want to do Eidolons. But I really went in on like public games, and I was like, hey, I'm looking for casual Tridolons. Is anyone like doing that? And bro, someone literally invited me and three other dudes or two other dudes, right? And it was literally him just carrying the living crap out of us in Tridolons. And I was like, wow. And they didn't do anything. They were just like telling us, oh, where did the loot come from? Or where did the loot go? We're like, oh yeah, I have It's Solid Black Hole, the loot here, so just have fun with that. Pick up the Eidolon shards and just, you know, do all of that. And dude, they were all chill. Like, we were all just like doing our part, right? Trying not to die, right? I'm happy that the community in Warframe is just like that. Like, they're all chill. They're all like having fun. So yeah, I appreciate it. In the Asian servers though, I will say, the only time it's an exception is the Asian servers. If you go into the Asian servers and you go in recruiting and trade chat, man, there's that. I mean, there's only one person every time it happens, and it only happens like incredibly rarely. But in the Asian servers, there's always this one guy that just goes, oh, I can say whatever I want because this game is dead. And I'm like, then why are you playing the game if the game is dead, bro? Just play a different game and stuff like that. So yeah, to me, like, if there's anything, right? If there's anything that the Warframe community lacks, honestly, is just not a lot. Like, the Warframe community is already pretty fun and good. That there's not much that I will change unless there's gonna be a bunch of new players that make the game toxic. But apart from that, so far, I've yet to experience a lot of toxicity in Warframe, which is good, which is fun. Uh-oh. Let's see. Maybe here? There we go.
Victory criteria have been successfully met.
Oh, there's a mag proc over there. Hold on. Hi! Oh, there it is. Yep, I'm starting to die now. But that's okay. The last gasp is, you know, OP. Well, not really OP, but fun. Where is that guy? There it is. I should probably get the Ignis and just mod it for radiation for these guys. just so they don't like benefit from the, what's this called? From the regular, oh, there it is. From the Ancient Disruptor aura. Imagine an Incarnon Ignis Wraith, bro! That would be fun. Turn it into like a rocket launcher or some crap. Whoa, what was that? Okay. I just got launched to one side. That was fun. Alright, we're almost at 40 minutes, so we're gonna have fun with that. Also, I'm getting pretty hungry again. I might not buy, but get food from the pantry after this. Right, like the moment we reach 40 minutes and extract. I probably don't have a lot of the, what's it called? Probably don't have a lot of the, forgot what it's called. Probably don't have a lot of the, mutagen samples right now. But hopefully, we're gonna be fine. Oh, you don't have energy. That's okay. Oh, again. We're almost there, like 10 seconds left. This is probably the last batch of infested we're gonna fight. And I will like lock it in on extraction.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Alright. That's the last batch. Alright. We are gonna go extract. Hopefully we get another circle room like that one. Because, the curse, I hate being in the cursed room. Alright. Here comes the money shot! Woo! 162, alright. Above minimum, that's good. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go grab some food. Hold on. Food. I'm just gonna go grab some food, maybe refill my water real quick. So we're just gonna put this at the center. Transform. Center to screen. There you go. Okay. I'll be back, everybody.
That's what I call a cast iron non-disclosure agreement.
Orders has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Alright, I'm back, everybody. I got me some Vienna sausages and some water. But yeah, what's this called? Incarnon Ignis Wraith would be fun, honestly. An Incarnon Ignis would be fun. Welcome back. Oh, thank you very much. Let's just put this here, transition there. Alright, 162. Alright. Hopefully the text when I am farming is fine. But yeah, we're gonna do another run. Or actually, I'm gonna do one more run. Cause I've been thinking, right? I either do another run for the sake of getting that for the sake of getting more mutagen samples, or just do this. But I feel like I could stop for now, right? And then probably work on the Nora night waves, right? Like the night wave dailies and weeklies. Let's see what you have actually. So this is the Necromech. This is 100 enemies with the Necromech. And then Came Beyond Drift. All three of these is Came Beyond Drift, right? We could probably do that right now. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's cash in or bank our let's bank our mutagen samples, and then let's have some fun with Came Beyond Drift. As much as I hate it. Hopefully it is, I think it's supposed to be fast daytime, right? Supposed to be orange day or orange time for enemies to like spawn a lot. I did my Necromech ones on Dual Conjunction Survival. Oh shit! I forgot that you could do Necromechs on Dual Survival. Crap! That's a good idea. That is a good idea. $681. You know what? Can I join you? I play on PS5, so cross-platform? Yeah, sure, why not? What's your IGN? Let me message you. Hammond Hammy. Alright. Howdy. There it is, and then let's invite you. Oh wait, I'm on solo. Sorry, hold on. Invite only. There we go. And let's invite you. There we go. Oh, what? What was the message? Why did it fail to join my session? Most unreachable? Oh no! It's an error on my end. Oh god. Oh, you're in. Okay, that's weird. I guess our personal connection there was getting broken. I guess it's my like Asian internet destroying my nuts, bro. I'm so sorry. My Asian ass internet does not allow me. But hopefully you won't get disconnected while I'm like refiguring this. Hold on.
Ordis is angry.
You know what? Let's go.
After all.
Let's go Baruch. Let's have some fun with that.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
All right. We could either go Came Beyond Drift or Lua Survival, but then again, I feel like let's do Lua Survival. The around 11 p.m. my apps close on the PS5. Dude, I understand. What's this called? Oh yeah, I have to put this on Invis because we're not farming anymore. So, let's go do like Lua Survival. Let's do the Necromech stuff. Lua, it's Junction Survival, right? Right, I'll do like 25 to 30, like the Uvarium. Since we are just here to do Nightwave, we're not really like taking it seriously. Hey, your scout looks awesome, by the way. I love the blue and white color scheme, and it's pretty nice. Oh, you have a hound. Nice.
Kibble for the drops. Save some for me, puppies.
Thanks. I like your shape. Aw, thank you. I can only color everything orange because what's this called? Because I wouldn't be Orange Zero if I wasn't.
Organ Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Ooh, ability strength and casting speed. Oh, I can activate my Necromech already. Wow, alright. Where are the enemies like funneling into? Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, I remember why I don't like the conjunction survival. It's because I need to do Thrax stuff, but considering that you're here, pretty sure we're gonna have a lot of fun with it anyway. So I think we're gonna be fine. Ooh. What weapon is that? Actually, let me check the... Oh, is that the Latron Prime Incarnon? Oh, dude, hell yeah! I missed the Latron Prime like drop too, cause I know I did like the Strun and I chose the Latron, but man, I didn't get to do tier 10 at the time. When I had the taste of the burst on Incarnon, that's when I was like, shit, I slept on these Incarnon Genesis for so long, and I regretted not getting Incarnon Genesis. It's so right, dude. I can't wait to like get my hands on the Braton and Incarnon. I'm gonna put it on my Excalibur. Oh, my Necromech died. Now I have to wait 5 minutes. All right. Eight, 9, 10. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now we have to wait like 5 minutes, right? On this? Yeah, 4 minutes 52 seconds. It's okay though. In conjunction survival so far, at least for me, I guess it's because I don't have like a really good DPS frame. But I have a lot of trouble with conjunction survival because of the Thraxes, but hopefully in the future I can make use of it. This is also such a great way to farm. This is also the only way to farm like Lua Thrax Plasm 2, which I'm probably gonna need because... Oh wait, no, secondary encumber is Tayana Pass. I'll probably do Tayana Pass in the future too. Probably like future content. Because I do want to get secondary encumber for some of my weapons. Oh, Shadow Stalker. Oh. He mad because I killed Jackal? Damn. Don't worry, we have all the crimes in the world. We killed so many bosses.
If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may
Yeah, speaking of actually, like speaking of like Incarnon, bro, like so far I'm very happy that that the dual toxicist had an Incarnon. Akin Brunt dual toxicist, bro, it was like one of my favorite guns before I like found other guns. And when they added the Incarnon Genesis, it's like, yes! Bring me back to life, baby!
It has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different. The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready. Void manifestations, drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
Oh, you had 128%, okay. Luckily enough, that will not like, that won't like override yours because yours is stronger. Because mine is like 65. There we go. One of the things that I want to try as well, by the way, it's gonna be like really like weird, but one of the many things, like just speaking of Warframe in general, right? It's gonna be so weird because not a lot of people invested in this, but man, I want to invest in the other vehicles. Like, I want to see other necromechs. As much as people like dread necromechs like no tomorrow, right? I'm not gonna lie, I love Bone Widow and Void Rig, and I want to see more necromechs in the future. I just feel like if they could implement necromechs for other like usage, or if you could use necromechs for other things, and necromech gameplay is actually fun, I feel like people would love it. Because the concept of Void Rig and necromech, I'm not gonna lie to you, I love their concepts. Arquibex and Bone Widow Sword. I forgot Bone Widow Sword, but yeah, I think we're getting one soon. A new necromech or a new like a new necromech mode. Because if we're getting a new necromech, I'm pretty hyped. Like either of those, I'm omega hyped for. Because I'm not gonna lie, it sounds so fun to just like be on like, oh, a new necromech, hell yeah. Because I'm so hyped to just like be a gigantic robot. It feels like Warframe, but a different like it feels like you're still playing Warframe, right? And it feels like a slower like version of a Warframe. But necromechs do not feel like super like necromechs do not feel like incredibly difficult to like maneuver. They're not slow, they're not powerful. Also, I apologize if you heard that. That was lightning outside. Because there's a storm of brewing, like there's a super typhoon that's supposed to make like not really landfall, but it's supposed to like hit the Philippines around like what's this called? Supposed to hit the Philippines like over the weekend. So I'll probably just do like this as a final mission, right? And then I'm probably gonna end stream to keep my PC safe and stuff. I heard nothing. All right, but yeah, there was a like a huge like blast of lightning just now. And then yeah, and I'm hearing thunder all around, so I'm gonna have to like end stream early for the sake of saving my PC. Better safe than sorry? Yeah. It's not like making landfall yet. I'm pretty sure it's still far away because that was like a very stray lightning bolt for sure. Oh, that's lightning. There it is. Did you hear that one? Yeah, it like went over the building. Yeah. All right, don't worry. I'm just gonna end this entire like necromech duration and then I'm off. Ooh, there it is.
One of your kind put an end to that final desperate continuity ceremony.
All right, we'll fight these tracks for the final time, and then we'll extract.
But outside the corrupted, they are draining your life support. And
All right,
fast.
time to extract. Gotta keep my PC safe. I'll be back. Oh no, I'm fucking stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, we're good. Wait, what? It says it's down here. But I have no idea where to go. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, there it is. Alright, here's the exit. I'm almost there! I'm almost there! I'm here! Alright. Yay! Alright, that was pretty fun. Hell yeah, that's like 12 Luathrax Plasm. That's awesome. Alright. So I do have to like end stream here, unfortunately, because when lightning strikes hard like that, I don't want to risk my PC like getting. Yeah, hopefully the PC is fine. Yeah, so far the PC hasn't like the electricity hasn't run out, so I'm going to end the stream mostly to make sure that my PC doesn't like shut lose power when the electricity runs out because I don't have a UPS and stuff. So yeah. With that though, I will say thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I apologize for the short stream, but I want to keep my PC safe, so And yeah, if you guys like the stream, feel free to leave a like. If you guys would like to see more content, feel free to subscribe. If you guys would like to see when I'm online, when I'm streaming, feel free to check out my Twitter down in the description below, or up in my featured links up in my channel. My pinned tweet is usually my schedule for the week, and if not, it's usually a more important announcement than my schedule for the week. With that said though, tomorrow we'll be playing more Warframe, or maybe some Path of Exile, depending on my mood later as I make it after this storm. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You all stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.